All right, yesterday on the Power 5, I gave out an early soccer winner for Sunday. How about 5 more free winners now, as we've got a pair of Game 4s in the NBA playoffs, not to mention a full slate of Major League Baseball. I'll be touching on the early game between the Mets and Cubs, and then later, that Sunday night matchup of the Phillies and Cubs. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Go ahead and smash that like button when you agree with one of the following plays. We're going to start you early. Cubs Mets under 8.5, 12:05 Eastern on the Roku channel. Yes, I'll try with the under again this afternoon at Citi Field, even though these two division leaders combined for 11 runs in last night's ball game. Uncharacteristic, very uncharacteristic of the Mets pitching staff to give up 6 runs like they did on Saturday. They're still number 2, fewest runs allowed this season at just 3.25 per game, and that number dips 2.72 here at home. Griffin Canning on the mound for the Mets here on Sunday. The team has won each of the last 6 times Canning has started. 5 of those 6 starts, Canning has allowed 1 or 0 runs. Going for the Cubs today will be Matthew Boyd. He's yet to allow more than 3 runs in any start this season, so I think we finally get the low-scoring game we've been looking for in this series. Number 2, let's move to soccer, because El Clasico is today, the latest installment of Barcelona and Real Madrid, the top 2 teams in La Liga. 10:15 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. Hopefully you're catching this edition of the Power 5 early, because if not, well, you may have missed it. But Real Madrid currently 5 points behind Barcelona, who sits at the top of the table. So a must-win Sunday for Los Blancos, who have had a full week to prepare for this fixture, while Barcelona, of course, had that wild Champions League semifinal against Inter. Let's back Kylian Mbappe of Real Madrid to score a goal here, plus 130. So maybe if you missed the start and you're catching this while the match is going on, you can still get in there. Mbappe, he's currently 1 goal behind Barcelona's Robert Lewandowski for the league lead. So you know he's going to be highly motivated to find the back of the net. On top of that, Mbappe has scored a goal each of the last 2 times he's faced Barcelona. Now to the NBA for our third play. I'm going to lay the 6 with the Thunder against the Nuggets, 3:30 Eastern on ABC. It's a must-win spot for OKC, who looks to avoid a 3-1 series hole. That is something I would have thought would have been unthinkable coming into this series. Thunder have been in control each of the first 3 games of the series. Of course, they won by 43 in game 2, but before that, they led by 10 going into the half in game 1. And then on Friday, they were up by 5 going into the break. This time, it's more about how they finish than how they start. You have to think OKC is going to improve upon its shooting numbers from the last game when they went just 38.5% from the field, including 25% from 3. Again, lay the 6 with OKC. Back to Major League Baseball. Stick with me here. We're bouncing all around. Sunday night game on ESPN. Phillies at Guardians. Teams have split the first 2 games of the series. Rather than taking a side in tonight's rubber match, let's bet on the under instead. Total 7.5. Zach Wheeler starting for Philly. He's turned in 4 consecutive quality starts. I like that. Not to mention, 6 of Wheeler's 8 starts have seen the righty go at least 6 innings and give up 2 runs or fewer. On the flip side, outside of that 6-run 8th inning last night, the Phillies lineups produced just 1 run in the 2 games here in Cleveland. So under 7.5 is the play. And we round out the Power 5 with a player prop in the NBA playoffs. Tyrese Halliburton over 17.5 points for the Pacers, who look to bounce back against Cleveland, 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT. Halliburton was a non-factor last game, as were most of the Pacers. He finished with just 4 points on 2 of 8 shooting. You got to imagine Halliburton's going to look to take over tonight. He went for a combined 41 points in the first 2 games of this series. All right, recap time as we bounced back and forth, baseball, soccer, NBA playoffs. Here you go. Here's your rundown. Here's your Power 5 for Sunday. Number 1, Cubs Mets under 8.5. Number 2, Kylian Mbappe to score a goal for Real Madrid against Barcelona in El Clasico. NBA playoffs, I'll lay the 6 with Oklahoma City in Denver. Number 4, back to Major League Baseball, Phillies Guardians under 7.5. And then NBA playoffs player prop, Tyrese Halliburton over 17.5 points. Go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts for all of my top plays on Sunday. Head on over to wt.buzz/BP. It was a winning Saturday overall, 3-2. Looking to make May our 5th straight winning month to begin 2025. Soccer continues to lead the way with a red-hot 13-4-1 run. Number 1 with all soccer, of course, the last 365 days here at WagerTalk. That will do it for Sunday's edition of the Power 5. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. And until next time, let's cash some tickets.